Today we're going to Raub-Rae Farms up in Brown City. Should be about an hour and a half away to get some organic chicken feed at a better price.
I'm John Link, and our farm is Raub-Rae Farms.
Okay, very cool. And how long have you been doing the organic farming?
Almost 30 years.
Wow, okay. And what got you into farming, would you say?
I was born into farming.
Okay.
And we keep all of our ingredients out in the big bins, and
Okay.
then we move them into these smaller tanks when we're ready to grind, and those smaller tanks hold enough to, to do several.
So how much do you mix, like in a month, would you say? Do you have any idea?
It varies anywhere from 30 to 60,000 pounds a month, probably.
Oh my gosh. So for chickens, you cannot feed them soybeans raw. It has to be roasted, correct?
Right.
Yep. And so you roast the soybeans here?
No, we roast them at a neighbor who has a setup for roasting.
Okay, okay. 'Cause that sounds pretty complicated. Okay. How cool is that? Look at all this stuff. Wow. So you make the crumbles here? How do you make crumbles out of all of the raw?
It's not crumbles, though. I mean, it's
Oh.
not,
Is it just ground?
It's whole grains that are ground up.
Okay, so you just grind it.
Yeah.
That's how, and then you just make the ration out of that?
Right.
Okay. And then you add, I assume that you add like minerals and all that stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, minerals, kelp. Yeah.
Okay. How do you handle weeds? I mean, what is your strategy for getting the weeds out of your fields? What do you do?
It's all mechanical.
Okay.
We cultivate, between the rows. Early on, we use a rotary hoe, which is spinning tines that just dig the surface of the soil and dig little weeds. We also use a flamer, which is a burner. We burn the weeds. And this time of year, if the weeds are popping up over top of the crop and the crop's not too tall, we use that machine on the tractor over there. It's got blades on it, and we go around and we knock the tops off the weeds.
You do that for wheat too? What is
No.
your what do you do with wheat?
Wheat usually takes care of itself. You don't.
Okay.
I mean, you'll get some weeds in the wheat, but it starts early in the spring, so it takes over the field early, and the weeds don't have as good of a chance.
Okay.
And usually you'll have weeds in the wheat, but they won't grow up high enough to be a problem until after the wheat's off, and then you can go in and trim them or whatever.
Okay. The straw I got from Raub-Rae Organic Farm, and it's nice. And I guess this is oat straw and not wheat straw, although it doesn't really matter. It seems to work about the same, but that straw turned out pretty nice. This bale we already popped open and used. So, and here is the grower mix, 20%, and that is turned out to be a pretty nice mix. My turkey really likes it. And what I've learned to do with this is mix it 50% or half and half with wheat. He said that this was white wheat. Doesn't matter if you use white or red wheat. But that's nice, really nice wheat. So today I'm going to mix this half and half and feed this to my chickens. And that way they get all the minerals out of the, I put broiler mix on there, but broiler mix is 20%, same thing as grower basically. That way they get all the minerals, but they only end up with about 16% protein. And that works out pretty good. That's what I feed to my ducks, because you can't really find an organic baby duck mix. You don't want to feed them 20% protein. You want about 14% protein. So I'm going to go feed this to my chickens, and I'm sure they'll love it. Well, it looks like they like it. Passed inspection. This way the ducks can eat, all the ducks can eat the same thing, and the young ducks and the old ducks and the chickens. Everybody can all eat the same feed when I mix it this way. The only thing I have to do is put an oyster shell feeder in here for the layers so they get some calcium. And then everybody will be happy.